Okay, so this video is about FBI background check apostilles. So if you're in the notary, apostille, fingerprinting, even loan signing space, this is one document that you're either ignoring or you're struggling with. And in this video, we're going to talk about why it's in such high demand right now and why you're leaving money on the table if you're not offering FBI background check apostilles. And we're going to show how even if you're a complete beginner, you found out about this today, how you can start offering the service in like 30 minutes if you want to. I'm not going to make you wait until the end of the video. I do have an offer. It's a partnership offer. We're going to do it for you. That's quite literally the offer. But we're going to show you how we're going to do it for you. But first, you do have to understand why the demand is so high and who you would be offering this service to. So even if you decide to do this yourself, which I don't suggest, but even if you decide to do this yourself, you know who to talk to and you know why it's so popular. All right, I'm done rambling. So we have this cool little graphic here, and as you can see, people just all over the world need their FBI background check apostille so they can get their needs met. The main reasons that people get this done is dual citizenship applicants, digital nomad visas, study abroad students, immigration and work visas, international adoption, and marriage abroad. And just these six is hundreds of thousands of clients a year. So all you need is a little piece of that and you're getting 1,000, maybe 2,000 apostilles a year. Like it's really that crazy right now. The demand is so massive right now. I'm going to be saying that a million bazillion times. The demand has been increasing since like 2020, but since election day, it has exploded. And I have seen this personally in my own business offline. This is not me gassing something up because I have a course to sell you, because I don't. This is me telling you in real life, I do this, and the demand is massive. It's skyrocketed, okay? So hundreds of thousands of Americans are applying for dual citizenship applications. Remote work, the fact that you can work from wherever you want, has made digital nomad visas very, very, very huge. Study abroad students, so right now it's May. So we're in like peak season for study abroad students to try to get all their documents in order for them to be able to study in Spain, Italy, France, places like that. And that's every spring and summer. Like you can count on that like clockwork, okay? Immigration and work visas. So anyone moving abroad for work needs one. Corporate relocations, teaching abroad. Teaching abroad is probably one of the biggest, the hugest reasons that someone would get this done, especially in Korea. Like if you're teaching English as a second language, Korea is just really, really, really huge for this, but just that industry as a whole, English as a second language, if you're teaching abroad, is just massive for this. International adoption. So both parents need an FBI background check apostille, and that's non-negotiable. So it's like high urgency too. If you were to try to mail your documents to DC the standard way, it would take 5 to 12 weeks. A lot of times it takes even more than that because they're so backed up, because so many people are trying to get this done. That's why you would need someone who lives in DC, that is us, to take care of it for you, and we can expedite it. So we can get it done in 7 to 10 business days as opposed to 5 to 12 business weeks. All right. So again, because all of these have time-sensitive deadlines, 5 to 12 weeks just will not work for this type of client. So you being able to offer a service where you can get it done in 7 to 10 business days, so really 2 weeks you can get it back to them, is extremely helpful. Like you are helping people providing this service, okay? And marriage abroad. If you're getting married in another country, people who do destination weddings, they need to get an FBI background check apostille for a lot of countries. I don't want you to get confused and think this is required for all countries in all situations. That is not the case. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. So you just need a piece of it. The countries driving the most demand are Spain, Italy, and Portugal. That is who I see the most. And Panama. Panama is a sleeper. Panama also does a lot of these, okay? But also Germany, France, Ireland, Greece, all of these types of places. Europe is just a hotspot. Here are the numbers behind the demand. I'm not gonna go through all of these because that's just gonna make the video take forever. But I just want you to see. I just want you to see all the different reasons that people are getting this done, okay? So the trend is accelerating. It is not slowing down at all. Actually, it's only increasing. The amount of people I'm seeing this year versus last year is still more, which is crazy. So 180,000 Americans emigrated in 2025. That's the largest outbound migration in decades. In decades, the largest, okay? Renunciation demand has jumped 5,000 per year, up from 200 to 400 before 2009. So 1 in 5 Americans told Gallup that they want to leave permanently. Like we do not want to live here. We want to live somewhere else. We want to be a citizen of somewhere else. And every single one of these people need documents apostilled. Even if it's not just the FBI background check, they might need other documents apostille. So you charge what you charge for FBI background check, but you can also make money from birth certificates, marriage certificates, etc. Right? So here are some more numbers, and I did a little scale here so you can really see the difference. So Americans moving abroad right now, $180,000, 180,000 people in 2025, which is record numbers. Digital nomad visa programs worldwide. In 2020, just 5 years ago, there was only eight. There was only 8 digital nomad programs in 2020. Now, 6 years later, we're at 66. We are at 66. Like, we are at 66 digital visa programs worldwide. So just this alone should show you how much demand there is for people to just get their things apostilled because they need it. U.S. citizenship renunciations, 5,000, record pace. And this is not a trend that's going to slow down. More countries are adding digital nomad visas every year. Dual citizenship applications hit 1.2 million across Europe in 2025 alone. Renunciation fee just dropped from $23.50 to $4.50, this is huge. So before there was like a I can't afford it barrier, but now it's affordable to renunciate. Okay, so that will accelerate departures even more, and the demand for FBI background check apostilles is growing just in every direction because all of these different all of these different reasons need it done, and these aren't even all the reasons. These are just the most popular. Now, a lot of people miss this, and I touched on it earlier. If you handle the FBI background check well, everything else falls into your lap. If you're brand new, only focus on FBI background checks. Don't worry about this part too much. But if you're somebody who understands that there are other things that get apostilled, you've been researching it, you're in communities like Ambergist community, in the Notary Training Hub, if you're in notary communities, the notary community gets it. Fingerprinters, we really only focus on FBI background checks. We don't really like to touch the others. I know some fingerprinters who do, and they're smart to do so, but mainly fingerprinters only touch the FBI background check, and they kind of recommend other people for the other things. That's what I do. I don't like to do the others. I like to do only things that I can do in DC. If you do the FBI background check apostille well, they will also ask you to apostille the birth certificates, the marriage certificates, the diplomas and the transcripts, the court documents, the power of attorneys, and translate. So if an FBI background check is going to like Spain, they need it translated into Spanish. If it's going to Italy, they need it translated into Italian. So on top of you providing this service, which you can charge a good amount for, there's people charging $195, $220, $350. I just got off the phone with my friend today. She charged $400 for an apostille, and she can. Like, it's in super high demand. If you can expedite it, you can charge a premium for it. And if you are very, very, very far from DC, the person would have had to wait 5 to 12 weeks. They don't even have like the option because they're probably going to expire soon. If it's an FBI background check apostille, usually there's a 3-month window. Like they don't even let you use a background check that is older than 3 months old or 6 months old. So 5 to 12 weeks eating into your process is just not, it's detrimental. It's devastating. Now, usually the people who work with us fall into one of 3 categories. You're either a newcomer, brand new to the space, which we have a good handful of. The working professional, like you understand apostilles, you handle them regularly, but you don't quite live in DC, so you need help. And the veteran, the person who has been doing this for a while, they probably already have someone doing their FBI background check apostilles that they like, but we are here to show that we have a much better service at a much better price, and I can say that confidently because I've researched the entire space. Okay, so let's talk about what we can do for kind of each category. So if you're brand new to apostilles, you're interested but you're overwhelmed, like you don't fully understand it, you're scared to offer the service because you think you might mess it up, you don't have a website, you don't have an order form, you don't have like texts and emails automated, like you just do not have systems in place to where you're confident in offering the service, we give you a branded landing page, an order form branded to your company, automated email and text updates branded to your company, a tracking page branded to your company. I think you get the point. We are completely invisible. That is what comes with the partner program, which is free to join. We are completely invisible. Everything looks like your company has been doing it from the jump. Even the shipping label says your company name and your company's shipping info. Okay. Payment splitting. So we have a form where you just put your bank account info, you connect it to your Stripe, and you don't even have to come in and do anything. So when they order from your order form, it automatically splits the funds. So we charge $120 for the first apostille and $95 for any apostille extra. So let's say you're somebody who charge $195 per apostille. So on the first apostille, you make $75. And on the second apostille, you make $100 because you charge $195, and it's automatically split. Like Stripe automatically pays me, Stripe automatically pays you in like 2 to 3 days. You do not have to think about anything. All you have to do is place the order form on your website if you have one, or just use the landing page we created for you, and it has the order form, it has website copy, which is just the words you use to sell the thing, to make your stuff just super, super, super convenient for your customer. Is modeled after our website, so like we believe in this product. Again, you're offering the most premium apostille experience on the market from day one. Nobody is offering the service how we offer it, period. We've built it to a way where our business is extremely competitive, extremely affordable, just as our own offer that our own customers see. We're making it so that you can offer that as well for your customers. Number two, the working professionals. You understand apostilles, you handle them regularly, but you do not live near Washington, D.C., so you cannot expedite FBI checks yourself. You can only expedite or even get an FBI background check apostilled, authenticated in Washington, D.C. You will see people offer a state apostille for this, and they're wrong. It will get rejected, and if it doesn't get rejected, everybody involved is doing something very shady. I hate to rain on like other people's business. I don't believe in it, because people are doing this for very important things. Again, digital nomad, work abroad, study abroad, marriage abroad, adoption abroad. These are very important things that people are getting this done for, and if you're taking shortcuts to get it done, I cannot stand behind that. I'm very disappointed in the people that are doing that. Okay, so you can only get this done in DC. If you don't live in DC, your best bet is to partner with somebody in DC to get it done for you. Okay, usually the people we work with, your current third-party provider is expensive, they're unresponsive, or the process is not branded to your business, and they definitely don't have a tracking page branded to your business. They don't do status updates branded to your business, and there's just no client communication from your provider. They are pretty much picking up the document, dropping off the document. You and your customer are in the dark until you get it returned. That is usually how third parties are working, okay? Or you're still doing most of the work. You do the forms, you do the follow-ups, you do the shipping, you explain the delays, like you're doing a lot of the work. We handle everything. Your client never knows we exist, but we are handling everything. So the branded tracking page, once again, automated milestone updates. You're getting the same thing in every stage. It's just what we think this avatar needs, what we typically see this avatar need. Usually people in this box, they like to be more hands-on. The newcomer usually is just like, I don't want to do nothing. Or fingerprint companies, like fingerprint companies who have a bunch of locations, they do not want to take on more operations or train somebody to do this, or have to log into a portal, upload the background check, receive the background check from the client. They much rather point somebody to a link and they get paid. We have a referral program where if you just point somebody to our page, you can make $15 per referral. Usually it's more so our own clients who want to like refer their friends. But other businesses usually like things branded to their business so they can take care of it. So that's why it's kind of different from a referral program, and they want to be able to control how much profit they make, how they price, things like that. So yeah, usually the third party is just a glorified courier. They just pick up and drop off. That is all they do. We actually help your business grow because we also send referral requests on your behalf and review requests on your behalf. And we help you kind of separate them. So good reviews go straight to Google. If it's a bad review, they give you feedback. You know how you can improve. I don't want to get too into it because it's in other videos. And just the veteran. You're already outsourcing FBI background checks to a third party because you don't live in DC. California is really huge. Texas is really huge. Florida is really huge. Tennessee is really huge. Like those types of places have a lot of volume for FBI background checks just because the immigration community is really huge there. But they don't live near DC. You can't expedite it yourself. You have to use a third party if you want it done in 7 to 10 business days, okay? Your business is thriving, but you are too busy to manage everything. That is, again, a big problem. Like a lot of people do want to offer the service, but they do not want to take on the operational, I have to do extra things to offer the service. Your current provider doesn't add value beyond pickup and drop off. No branded experience, once again, and you know exactly how much work goes into status updates, client follow-ups, and shipping. We're taking care of all of that. Again, all included in the $120 price, which is what people usually charge for like not the same, nowhere close to the same service. You would have had to pay at least $220 plus. Maybe $195, maybe. So you already know the value of what we do because you've been doing it yourself. A branded portal, automated tracking, review and referral generation, and a partner who takes more off your plate so you can focus on scaling what matters. That is what we do. That is why we only really focus on federal apostilles. We don't do marriage certificates. We don't do nationwide apostilles. We focus on the things that we can do in Washington, D.C., because this is what we can focus on creating a very, 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 very systemized, streamlined, powerful service behind. If we spread ourselves too thin with too much, we wouldn't be able to offer all of this. Not with that type of setup. I really want to drive this home. You set your prices, you point your clients to the form, you just enjoy the money coming in. Stripe just pays you automatically. It automatically separates it. Like, I don't even have time to mess this up. Stripe is automatically taking care of it if you decide to go that way. If you decide to take payment from your customer upfront, you upload the documents to the portal and things of that nature, that is totally fine. You can definitely do that. But you do not have to do that. That is what we're getting at. You can make this as hands-off, as passive as you want. Or you can be as hands-on as you want. You can control what notifications they get, what notifications they don't get, what texts they get, what texts they don't get. Do they even get any tracking? Do you want to control all of that? Like, you can control what you want. But this is our North Star. This is what we want to provide for this space. You set your prices, you point your client to the form, enjoy the money coming in. This is as close to passive income as the industry can get. So we provide the infrastructure. Everything you need is already built. You do not have to build any of this, like literally from day one. If you are brand new and you wanted to offer this service in 30 minutes, you'd be able to offer this service in 30 minutes branded to your business. I like this. I think this is cute. It's a little old lady with a factory in her house. It's cool. I like it. I like it. So off rip, you get a branded landing page. If you don't have a website, we give you a clean, professional landing page under your business name. Clients see your logo, your pricing, your contact info, and you can share that link wherever you want. You can embed an order form into your site. So if you already have a website, you just want to point it to your order form, you can do that. Okay? The client fills it out, uploads their FBI background check, pays your price, done. It's right on your site. It automatically goes to us so we can take care of it literally the next business day or same day if they submit it by 7 a.m. our time. Automatic payment splitting. You set your price. If you charge $195, the payment automatically splits. You keep $75, we keep $120. Branded tracking page. Every order gets its own tracking page. I'm going to show you these just to kind of close the video off so you can really see what it is. But we have another video that completely walks you through it. It's just going to be a quick view right after this. Automated email update. So every milestone triggers an email from your business, not from our business. The goal is for us to be invisible and it looks like you've done everything here. That is the experience we want to create because you are the one who got the client. You should be the one getting all of the credit. So your name, your logo, your contact info. You get the point. Automatic text updates, same thing. Something that I do want to note here, text is a whole different game. Emails get sent to the promotions box, to the updates box. There's so many ways that your email does not get seen. So sending the client updates via email is powerful, but emails just do not even land. Like so many things are a spam trigger now. It's just hard to get in your client's inbox, even if you're being helpful. You're just telling them like, hey, your thing is processing. Like you're not even trying to sell them something. It's still hard to get into the right inbox. Text, they are starting to filter text a little bit with Apple, but text is way, not even close higher. Like 3 times the open rate. There's not usually a spam box. And when it comes to the referral and review requests, it goes straight to their inbox. And Google Mail, Outlook, like all of that, it sometimes gets filtered out. And I did want to talk about that. Reviews and referrals on autopilot. So after delivery, your client gets a review request for your business and a referral prompt to send their friends. So when you sign up, you give us your Google review link. We show you how to get it. And that is how everything goes. After each one, they get sent a review link. If you want them to, you can turn this off. And they give you a rating. We say, how was the service? They say between a 1 and a 5 star. If they say 4 or 5 stars, it sends them straight to your Google page so they can let you know on Google, which grows your business, which grows your bottom line. Okay. And referrals as well. After they give you a review, if it was positive, in a day or two, it's like, hey, can you give us a referral as well? And this is not annoying. This is not bad. They get 5 texts or 6 at most at very different times from your company. And this is how you grow. This is how you get more business. So not only are we taking care of this for you, but we are increasing your bottom line. You're getting more reviews. You're getting more referrals and branded shipping labels. So it's never our info on the shipping label. Even if it gets rejected and it needs to be returned somewhere, it will go to your company. It will not come here. So you are always in control. They never see us. Our name never pops up. So what about the price? So a lot of apostille companies will like bait and switch you. They'll say, hey, we only charge $50, or hey, we only charge $75, or hey, we only charge $120. And then by the time you get to the end of the order form, they're charging you for the shipping. They might charge you government fees, and they might be like, well, this price is only if you're doing it 5 to 6 weeks or 5 to 12 weeks. At that point, the customer could have mailed it themselves. It's not even a real price. They know you're not going to take that one. They know you're going to take the rush order. So their rushed price is the real price. Okay. But us, it is 120 first document, 95 for each additional, 7 to 10 business days. That is the time. 7 to 10 business days for the apostille to complete. Then we have to mail it at the end of the business day or the next morning. So it comes to you in 3 more days after. So 14 days ish, full send, right? So what's included versus what others charge for? So the apostille processing is included. That is the 120. Everything is full send in the 120. Typically, they'll charge to like $100 to $150 plus. Then the government fee is $20. That's within our price. A lot of companies added at checkout. Not all of them. Some of them are cool and is part of the price, which I think is fair. But some add at checkout, or some say it's $50, it's $70, it's $75. It's $20. 2 days return shipping included. Other companies charge 30, 40, 15, 20, like they're charging extra. So the price you see on their site is not usually the price because they know you're going to need it returned. It should be included in the price. It's separate so they can rope you in with the price that they put on the site. But like, you weren't going to not pay for shipping. You know what I mean? The tracking page branded to you. Most don't have one. This has been our biggest. We're the most proud of this. Most do not have a tracking page. And yours, you have one and it's branded to you. So you'll be one of the only people in this industry with a tracking page. Email updates, they're automated and they're branded. So the emails will come from your company name and they're automated. So when the apostille is received, they know. When it's been dropped off, they know what day it'll be ready. They know when it's been picked up. They know when we are FedExing it back. They have the tracking number so they can track the package via FedEx. So something that is very, very inconvenient, a little bit annoying, is people hitting you up for status updates. Rightfully so, because this is a very important document, very important process. But usually you would have told them when it was ready already and they just don't feel like going to dig for the email. So this handles that because they can always see it on the tracking page and in their emails. Text updates, once again, because emails go to spam, because emails go to the wrong box, because emails go to the wrong email address. Text is another way that you can contact them, a more reliable way to contact them, and it's a more reliable way to get more referrals and more reviews, because people will just do a quick, oh, I'll click that on my phone, but to have to get on, open an email, click a link in the email when there's so much fraud and identity theft, like text is better, I promise you. And white label branding is fully white labeled. If you work with another company, it's not branded to your company, it's branded to their company. If you want them invisible, you have to do everything yourself. Review generation for your business sends it to your Google page, and we get the Google page from you from the beginning. A referral system, automated, and there's no monthly fees. There's no setup costs. There's no minimums, and there's no contracts. You can sign up for the partner program today and literally never, ever, ever, for never, ever send us an apostille, and it is okay. It is totally okay. You only pay for the apostilles that you use, but we give you everything that you would need to be able to offer the service super easy, super hands-off. I keep talking about it. I'm going to keep reiterating them because these are important points, but your business grows while you sleep. Most apostille providers are just couriers. They pick up, they drop off, and that's kind of it. We built something different. Google reviews. After every successful delivery, your client gets a review request for your Google listing, not ours. The referral pipeline, happy clients get a referral prompt to share with their friends and family who also need apostilles, and repeat clients. The FBI background check is usually just the first document or a document in the middle. When they need their birth certificates, marriage certificates, and translations, they'll come back to you because we've made this process so beautiful, so perfect. Like I said, this was always going to be a partnership offer. Nothing else offers this. This is not a software that you can download and get your own portal and all of that. These are only things that happen if you are using us to take care of the apostille. So wherever you are in the world, you can offer this service because people can upload the background check. But all of the perks are only if you have us take care of the background check for you. And I think that is very, very, very fair at 120, especially if you do not live near the Department of State in DC. So what to do next? Visit the link below. See the full partner program page. I'm going to put the link in the description. Everything we talk about is laid out there with more detail. Watch the white label demo video, and that is on the partner page on the website, and you see exactly what your clients would experience under your brand. But I'm going to show you a little bit of it at the end of this video because we have 2 minutes out from 30 minutes of recording, which I feel like is cool. And sign up, no cost, no commitment, and you set your prices. You share your order form link, and you just let the system do the rest. So the demand is there, the infrastructure is built. The only question is whether you're going to offer it or not. You can offer it by end of day because we make it easy for you to do so. So let's look at a demo company I've made so you can kind of see. Here is pretty much where if you want to be completely hands off, we have made that super easy. So you go to your settings after you sign up and you do your onboarding, and you go to the online orders tab, and you can set your pricing here. So if you charge $195 per document, after the $120 and processing fee, which they would charge $596 at that price, you keep approximately $69.05 per document. If you want more than that, like I said, there's people charging $400 for this. So I would say charge $220 plus. Personally, that's what I would charge if I was not near DC. And $120 processing fee, it would be $668. So this is dynamic. You can always know how much you'd be making per document. $93.32. If you also want to charge we charge this for the first document and give a discount on additional documents, you can do that here. So it could be $220 the first document and $195 for additional, and you still dynamically see you keep this and you keep that on each additional. You can customize the page, you can pick your brand colors. Like if we were to change this to like a green, even though I think that's going to be hideous, I just want you to see it. You can change what the button says. You can show a translation if you want to forward them to the translations department. You wouldn't make any money from this. And your online order page. You will have to connect your bank account. That is the first thing you do, or none of this works, okay? So we'll save the settings and I'll show you what the order page looks like. So this is my demo business. As you can see, it's not my logo, it's not anything. This is available for you as soon as you sign up and connect your bank account, like literally immediately. You see the prices that we just added. You see the colors. This is a very high converting page, okay? This is yours. This is yours immediately. If you're brand new, you have this and you have it set up. You can submit an apostille and it goes to the order page. They put in all of their info. Once they pay, it goes to my portal so I can take care of it for you. And the money goes to your Stripe account and it'll be paid out in like 2 to 7 days. That easy, okay? If you want to do other edits, you can change your logo at any time. Like you can change everything at any time. The notifications, you can have it so that they get the status emails. You can have it so the referrals on the tracking page, you can turn it on and off. You can open an email preview so you can see like the different types of emails they get, which is right here for every stage. You see exactly what it would say, okay? And we will go back to the settings. The text, so you can see exactly what text will go out at what stage, okay? And you can even see the review request right here. So if they had a good experience with you on a scale of 1 to 5, how would you rate it? Your business name would go here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and whatever the person replies, they will get a different response. And this lets them know. If you reply a 4 or 5, they will get a thank you message with a link to your Google page. If they reply with a 1 through 3, they'll get private feedback response instead. This is exactly what your customers experience. And then you will put your number here so you can test it out. So you can literally see in real time how this works. And lastly, so here's a tracking page for our test client, Jordan. And this is how it looks. Your logo would be here. Your business name would be here. They literally see what's going on, what the document is, for where, when will it be ready. They can always offer a referral. When it gets to the delivered step, some stars will pop up. They can leave a review on this page, or they can leave a review via text, or they can leave a review via email. Each of them, if they leave 4 or 5 stars, it goes to your Google page. We are getting you more reviews. We are doing everything your business needs to grow as part of the 120. It's part of the service, no extra fees. And if you don't know, it's expensive to set up text to do for people. It's expensive to set up emails for people. It's expensive to even have this portal. We are very proud of it, okay? And your info is right here. You know it's a test account because that's the phone number, but it would be your phone number. So to sign up for the partner page, the link would be in this description. Start offering this today. And I hope you liked it. I hope this was valuable.